This is Gabe with Reef Canvas, coming to you with a third video on the OSIX OR3 controller using the OR390s. This is my frag tank setup, and last time I promised you that I was going to show you the par readings on this setup. So here I have the ITC pairwise spectrum analyzer, and here I have an Apogee, and this is a quantum sensor. This is an extended par sensor, SQ616. This is USB connected, that's why it's not it doesn't have the meter on it, but in the stream you're gonna see the Apogee window together with the ITC window for the two sensors. I'm gonna try to hold these sensors one right next to each other by hand. The frag tank is not too deep, so I'm just gonna go front to back right now. If you can see, let me open up my app. So on the app you can see the OSIX controller. It has 6 lights or 90s. This is a day plus, blue plus, daylight, I think, or sky blue, UV, day plus, and blue plus. I have all these 6 lights on, and right above the water, these sensors have both immersion settings set on, so they should show you pretty much similar readings. Or not, because I did not enable the immersion settings under the, let's see, so I got 322 under ITC and 398. Something is not right, because yesterday I was getting similar results. So let's see what are we getting between the two. If I don't use the immersion settings, I'm getting the same readings as the ITC spectrum analyzer. If I go to the quantum sensor and I click on use immersion settings, I am going to see a higher reading. I'm not sure if this is adjustable. I don't believe so, to be honest with you. At 247, and then use immersion settings. Nope, I cannot adjust this. Spectrum analyzer, color analyzer, let me refresh this, see if this is going to actually do anything. Nope, absolutely not. And I cannot change the immersion settings, so I cannot change the multiplier. So there you have it, folks. That's the one thing about ITC power meter that doesn't quite work properly. So anyways, this is what we have. We have about 360, and this is kind of in the middle this way. And we are sitting in the front of the tank right now, and we got 318 par, and we're moving backwards. We got 370, 390. Right in the center, we got 460 par. And going all the way to the back, we get around 316. So pretty much similar to what we get in the front. And this is right above the water, right below the water level. Now I'm going to go down, and I'm going to go down actually at coral level. I'm actually going to go at the bottom of the tank, and at the bottom of the tank we can see that we've got about 370, 380, 400, and this is a little bit to the right, but very close to the midway on the lights. All right, so now you know I'm all the way to the back. Again, the reason why I like these lights is because I can have 9, 18 plus about 8, so that's about 25, 26 inches. I can have them mounted right high above the tank, so I can do anything I need to do here, and that's because of the low, very narrow angle. They say it's 120 degrees, but I don't think it's 120 degrees, and I'll show you why. So for example, I have this light, and these lights are at an angle, so this one's aiming towards right here, which is close to the middle of the tank. And you can see it's in the front of the tank. I have no, on the spectrum, I don't have anything red, anything green. And as I go to the center of the tank, there is something green, something red, just a little bit. Okay, so it's a pretty narrow beam, which kind of covers an area of about, I don't know, 8 to 10 inches in the tank. All right. So this is what we've got, and what I'm gonna do now, let me see if I can unlock my phone. It would be very good if I could unlock it. Okay, there we go. So these are all of them, all the lights. Now I'm gonna turn off the mid lights and the back lights. So I'm keeping right now only the day plus, and you can see the spectrum, right? You can see the spectrum. This is where is the PARS goes down, 67, 70, 80, 90. So from this light at 100%, I got about 120 PAR. One thing I haven't figured out yet is why the spectrum analyzer doesn't show me any red or any green in here. And let's say right now I have it under a very orange light, and that's what's being picked up. Now it's dropping down. Infrared is right next to it, so I got a orange light, white light, infrared light, or very towards the end of the spectrum, red light. And it's very tough to get that spectrum readout in the water. I have not yet figured out why. So this is the PAR in the water at coral level. My skimmer is overflowing. Open that up a little bit because I put my hand in the tank and the level of the water increased by, I don't know, a quarter inch or so. So this is what we got with one light on. This is what we got with two lights on. So now we got a day plus and the UV plus. And this is how the spectrum looks like. Again, I am not sure why I'm picking up only a little bit of the red, a little bit of the green sometimes, and then it disappears. I'm gonna have to email customer support. So in terms of PAR, we're looking at 220, 210. Now I'm gonna turn these two off, and this is the blue plus. And you can see some spectrum here. We're going towards the cyan area of the spectrum. Now I'm right below the bar, and you can see it's going up to 112, 110, 112 PAR. Okay. Next one is the UV plus, and definitely we see it going more towards the lower end of the spectrum. Still with a good par reading. I'm right below the bar, getting around 100 par on this one at coral level. So that's about 6-7 inches below the water, and another, as I said, this is my measurement unit, 9, 18, 21, 22 inches above between the lights and the water level. So 21 plus 6, about 26, 27 inches. Alright, that goes off, and now I got the two lights in the back turned on. And this is going to be pretty much the same as the front of the tank, so I'm going to get close to 200 and some reading, par reading in the back. Alright, and all the lights back on. Let me know if there's anything you want me to test. Usually I think I have them at about 30% at max peak. So 31%, this is where it is, and in the middle I get 125 par. You go towards the midpoint, 125. Over here where I have some mushrooms and softer corals, I'm getting about 50 par. Over here where I got some soft corals, again a couple of chalice, I'm getting 75 par probably, something like that. And in this corner over here I'm getting about 90 par. Over here about 90 par. So what I need to do for these acros are pretty nicely colored. However, the light is only 121 par, 122 par. And you can see a little bit of the red and the green spectrum are visible right now at this point. You can easily see that. Alright, and now it kind of disappears. Again, this test is not done with the still water to see if it makes a difference actually. Okay, so now let me turn off this camera. See if I can unplug the skimmer. Okay, there we go. So now we have pretty much still water. I'm gonna try to see if this makes a difference. No, 120, 122. A little bit of green, a little bit of red from the. See if I hold it in this place, and I'm gonna reduce everything else. Nope. So, yep, that's what you see on the green side, that's what you see on the red side. That's all I can tell you for now. I hope this has been useful. I like the adjustments on this. I like the fact I can adjust all the channels. I like the fact that if I go 100% with these, they gave me 420 par, and this is between about 300 at 6 inches underwater, 300 and some at 6 inches underwater, maybe 300, and then I get about 420. So I can hold quite a few types of corals here, and if I move these lights, if I would turn these lights, 295, 291. So it depends on how I position these side lights. They're going to give me a little bit more par on the edges of the tank. However, I want to keep a higher par in the center of the tank. You see, 420. I want to keep a higher par in the center of the tank and not not necessarily on the sides of the tank. On the sides of the tank, I want to keep a little bit less bar so I can have some softer corals over there, corals that don't like so much light. So a little bit of variation. Thanks for watching. Again, this is Gabe with Reef Canvas, and yeah, stay tuned for updates on how this is going. This is I'm trying to start a frag tank, see how this is gonna go, and stay tuned actually for some new, very innovative products in the reefing industry in regards to frag mounts, in regards to aquascaping, and also some frag supports. So stay tuned, hit the like button, subscribe. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching.